The very first thing on my bucket list is to visit all 50 states. This is a very costly journey because of gas and airline fees, but this has always been one of my goals since I was a little boy. According to a New York Times article, traveling to all 50 states is considered the ultimate road trip. Another reason I would like to visit all 50 states is because I would learn more about each state and the lives the people live. The cost of traveling all 50 states is more than $3,500. The second thing I would like to do is to see the Northern Lights in Canada. The Northern Lights is a very rare sighting in the Northern Hemisphere. This is best seen in either Alaska or Canada. I want to go to Canada because it's closer. The Northern Lights' scientific name is Aurora Borealis. The Northern Lights can be seen in shades of red, green, blue, yellow, or violet. The lights appear in many forms, from patches or scattered clouds of lights to streamers, arcs, rippling curtains, or shooting rays that light up the sky with an eerie glow. When I was a little boy, I always wanted to be able to swim with the dolphins. Now since I am older, I understand that this was one of my childhood goals in life. I wish now to complete this goal before I die. A very famous place to swim with the dolphins is in Florida. Since I want to swim with the dolphins in the ocean, it will cost about $269 to $289 per person, and depending on the season. I would never really call myself an excellent athlete until I can conquer a marathon. A marathon is 26.2 miles. I believe a person who can beat a marathon without walking is a true athlete. Marathons are held almost anywhere in our country. The most famous marathon is the ING New York City Marathon. There are over 40,000 finishers in this race. I wish to become one of those finishers. I saw this in an old movie where the main character sent a message in a bottle out to sea from a deserted island asking for help. A few weeks later, he was rescued. Since I saw that movie, I wanted to send a message in the sea, hoping that someone would receive the bottle and contact me. Sending a message in the bottle was an old way of communication. Some pirates even used this. Now in today's world, the chance of someone finding the bottle is very little because most people will think the bottle is trash. My goal is for someone to find this bottle. The sixth thing on my bucket list is to visit the Holy City in Italy. Vatican City is the home of the Pope in Italy. I wish to visit the Holy City because it is the home of my religion. This is where the government or leaders of the Catholic religion is located. The city is surrounded by a giant wall, so in the early days, they could be safe during wars. A really cool thing about the police is that they are dressed in blue, yellow, and red jester-type uniforms equipped with spears. This city is a very big tourist site also. Now to become one of the greatest athletes ever, I will have to beat the Ironman Triathlon. The Ironman Triathlon is one of the hardest triathlons in the world. To beat this triathlon, you must swim 2.4 miles, ride a bike for 112 miles, and then run a marathon, or 26.2 miles. It is said that if you complete this race, you earn a lifetime of bragging rights on anything. Now, I have always wanted to go scuba diving in a shipwreck. This is a very adventurous journey. I wish to go scuba dive in shipwrecks at Bermuda. There is over 200 miles of coral reef to discover new things on your way to find a ship. Even though you are going to scuba dive only for about 2 hours, this is a very costly activity. This may be the most dangerous task on my bucket list yet. I want to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. Mount Kilimanjaro is 19,341 feet high and is one of the largest mountains in the world. Kilimanjaro means mountain of greatness. Kilimanjaro is located in Africa. If you're looking for an incredible mountain to climb and conquer, this would be it. For the final thing on my bucket list is that I would like to become a doctor and get my PhD. I wish to become a doctor because they get paid lots of money, and I think it would be a fun job. You have to be really smart to be a doctor. I want to go to the U of M for my school and work at their hospital. A PhD is one of the hardest titles to get. You will need to take about 4 to 8 years of college to become a doctor. Thus, that was my conclusion of my bucket list and the things I would love to do. All these tasks may be hard and expensive, but it is well worth it in the end.